Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing with some Disney photos. Now this is in Hollywood Studios and you can see the guys here marching. So I'm going to be scrapbooking these three photos and I'm going to be playing with a new Brutus Monroe product. It is Chunky Glitter Glaze. So it has, this one is Silver Moons. It's got big old chunks in there. This one is Gold Stars. And then this one is Red Hearts. Now I want, I think I want the red. Even though this is stars, I want the red. So I'm gonna use the red. Pulled out some things from my Killa kit, so let's see what I can do. All right, so I'm starting with a piece of cardstock and I trimmed this down to 6.5 inches. And the reason why I did that was because my photos are 6 inches across and I want some of the black poking out on either side. Now, if you were worried about conserving paper, of course you could have just cut off a little strip of the black and placed it on either side of the photos. I, for one, am not conserving paper. Yeah, use it, people. That's the way I feel, right? Use it, you can buy more. So I have placed the three photos of the troopers marching down the street in Hollywood Studios, and I'm going to place them on the right side of the page so that they are walking in towards the center. I am going to grab this stencil from Brutus Monroe. It was in their clearance section a little while ago, so I don't know if it's still available, but it was in the clearance section a little while ago, and then I have decided to use that Red Hearts Chunky Glitter Glaze. So it is that same great glitter glaze that you are used to getting from Brutus Monroe, except the glitter is much chunkier in there. So of course you're going to want to use a stencil with thicker openings. So your thin, delicate little stencils, probably not the best choice for this. So I did accidentally slap that stencil over top of my photographs. Whoops. So I do have a little bit of red glitter glaze on my photo. Not a terrible amount, but a little bit. So now I am going to add red to this side of my layout as well. And I'm doing that with this polka dotted washi tape. And this has been in my kit, so I'm trying to use a good amount of it up. I've got a couple washi tapes in this Killa kit with style that are almost gone. I might have to do a washi layout, a stacked washi layout, to really wrap them up because I really don't want them going back in my stash, guys. So I take some of the plus sign washi tape and put some over here up at the top. I do have this kind of open, wide open space in the street. So I go ahead and decide to add this chipboard that says I don't ever want to grow up. And I did trim off the speech bubble portion of that, so it is no longer a speech bubble, but instead just a little fluffy cloud-like thing that says, I don't want to grow up. Because I didn't want it to seem like the troopers were saying that, but I did want to use that sentiment here. Okay. So now I am going through my stash. I'm trying to figure out what else I can add to this to wrap it up. My big statement piece is going to be that glittery circular bit up at the top here. It's kind of like a doily would be. So this is where I would put a doily or another sheet of paper or something. So I'm just replacing that. I have the word adventure, and then I'm going to go through my little bits and bobs in this little container to figure out what all else I can be adding on to the layout. So I find this little circle thing that says best date ever. Now I know that there is a thought out there that, you know, you can't put best day ever on so many different layouts because how can it truly be the best day ever? And I am here to tell you, you guys, that any day, any day, at Disney is the best day ever for me. That works for me, okay? So anytime I'm at Disney, it's the best day ever, and I'm going to use the heck out of those sentiments. Now, I do find this little yay word phrase, so now my title is Yay Adventure, which I'm a little bit happier with than just adventure. It's funny because I used to just put one-word titles all the time. Did I? I feel like I went through a phase of one-word titles, and now I want multiple word titles. Like I want multiples. So I am flipping through my Echo Park sticker book. I see this kind of banner sticker that says I love a parade. And even though it really isn't a parade, they're kind of marching, I'm still going to put it down there because it's like a parade, right? It's like a parade of troopers. So that's what we're going to go with. I do add that little white arrow up there next to my title that says look at this or take a look at this, something like that. And then I almost put down that red best day ever underneath of adventure because I was looking for the red things. Like I was looking for the red things. And then I realized, whoops, I've got best day ever already right there. And even though every day at Disney is the best day ever, I don't need to have two right next to each other that repeats it, best day ever, best day ever. Like I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to add just a couple lines of journaling. Basically, I'm just looking to fill in a little bit more of the space over here. So I just talk about how awesome it was to see these guys marching down the street in Hollywood Studios. And then I kind of look over the page and I think, do I add sprays? Do I add enamel dots? Do I add sequins? And I decide, you know what? No, I like it just the way it is. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.